Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look is going to be drinking. Look is going to be smoking. Look is going to be swearing. So look, you have been warned. So look, here I come in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Welcome everyone, black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth. Yes, the greatest show in the multiverse. Look, we have a great show for you today. So, yeah, well, we have an interesting show, I'll put it that way. It's been a week of just no onboardings or anything. And so these stories I'm telling you today, I don't know, are just little funny ones a little bit. So first one, Microsoft launches an ID platform on the Bitcoin mainnet. Yeah. They're going to launch an ID thing on Bitcoin mainnet. We're going to talk about that. And then here's the one about the Indian government I'm talking to you about. I was talking about last night. Indian government adopts Ether Portal for trade documentation. Ethereum-based portal. So we'll get there when we get there. I don't want to start yapping yet. I need some fuel. I got to straighten myself out here and shit. All right. And then we're going to just kind of listen to Sunny Lou from VeChain yap and tell us about what D&V. So let me tell you the title. Holy, my stuff is all. D&VGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers, you know those are mega auditors and shit, are central to VeChain adoption, and he's going to talk about their centrality to that. And so let's check it out. And that's it. So it's actually the regular 3 stories, usually Saturdays, right? It's the wrap-up. There wasn't anything to wrap up. There weren't any extra onboardings or anything. So just going to do a little quickie 3 and call that a weekend. All right, so let's begin how we begin with a little bit of bar. And then we head on over here and we do a little bit of, daggone. I keep forgetting to open this thing. And then we go over here and we go, look. All right, what we got? What have we got here? We've got Bitcoin at $9,465. And when I left you yesterday, we were at $9,463. So it went up $2. Holy, that's the smallest jump in a day in a 24-hour period I've ever seen. It's pretty funny. All right, well, yeah, now we're rich. All right, top 10 of the day, brothers. Look, usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, Binance Coin, EOS, and Cardano still holding on to number 10. Market moves of the day, brothers and sisters. Usual song, single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Holy, Tron's way down at 17. Monero's at 16. Holy, remember Monero and Tron were battling in the number 10 last year a lot, right? Back and forth. Not that I care about that. I mean, just, the numbers don't really matter now. I told you guys, but just interesting. Anyway, single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. 2. Single digits up. 2 single digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Nah, not much sales. Top 10 losers of the day. Digibyte, Zilliqa, Maker, Kyber Network, Celsius, Divi, Energy, Theta, Flexicoin, and Loopring. Let's see who made money today. Oh, there's some gains. Top 10 gainers. Verge, Siacoin, Augur, Komodo, Synthetics Network, IOST, Bancor, Ren, Numeraire, and Waves. Let's see what total market cap is. What are we working with here? All right, so the market really didn't do fuck all. So we're at $269.2 billion in total market cap right now. When I left you yesterday, we're at 268.7. So Again, minuscule movement of $500 million. Holy, look at that volume. That sucks like shit. All right, 24-hour volume, brothers and sisters. $62.5 billion. Holy, when I left yesterday, we were at 78.6. So this went down $16.1 billion. Yeesh. Anyway, it's the weekend, so people usually cash out on the weekends. I mean, like you see with my trades, right? Every Friday I cash them out, no matter what, right? No matter what. You just don't leave money on the table over the weekend. All right. So let's proceed with a little bit of buying. Microsoft launches identity platform on Bitcoin mainnet. The beta testing is underway. All right. There was some weird little Microsoft thing I heard. It was some, like they filed for some patent, I think, where they like literally put a chip under your skin and the electricity from your body powered it or something. Like some crazy shit like that. I'm sure a bunch of you have read about it. Tell me in the comments about it again. Remind me of that. Yeah, Microsoft. They're doing some Mark of the Beast type shit. Like when I read that one, I think it was Edwin, one of the brothers Edwin gave that, like showed us, right? And I read it and I was just like, you hear people every time there's a new technology, they think, the devil is into it or whatever, something like this, right? It's the Antichrist, But when you read that one, I know my Bible. I grew up in the church, so I know what my Bible says. It says every man shall have a mark on his hand or forehead, and he shall not be able to buy or sell lest he has this mark. And when you read that shit that Microsoft is patenting, like I'm no paranoid motherfucker, but you're just like, daggone. That's too close. That sounds too close right there. That sounds too close. All right. Holy, you know what I mean? Like, why you got to have it all under the skin like that and everything like that? You know what I mean? Why you got to... Spooky. Yeah. Just give us a little card to hold or something. Like, why you got to do all that Antichrist stuff? Taking it too far now. Now you're scaring people. You know what I mean? Dang on. But anyway, so this whole digital ID. Okay, so let's digital ID stuff. I don't know what you think about a digital ID. If you're one of these people who are like privacy, well, guess what? Once you have a verified digital ID, now everything you do online is they know it's you, right? Or they know it's you. You see, the way it is right now, as long as you don't log into any accounts, if the cops are looking at your machine at home, well, they don't know that you're the one using it. It could be someone else in your home using it. Like, say you hack something, I don't know. You hack whatever, man, some little bank or something, right? Well, the cops can find out, well, the commands for the hack came from this IP address being your Wi-Fi system. Yeah, but they don't know it's you, right? They don't know it's you. They can even look at the MAC address. Like I told you, you can't hide against a MAC address, right? A MAC address is in all of your computers. It's your address to your hard drive. Do you know that each of your hard drives has an address? It's called a MAC address, capital M, capital A, capital C. And you can't fake it. Well, there are hacker tools out there to fake it, but yeah, most people don't know about that shit. But so you can still track it to a MAC address, which means that you know that this machine made those commands for that hack, but you don't know who the person was typing on the machine. See what I'm saying? You don't know who typed on that machine to do the hack. So the cops can't really say, well, you did it. If there's 10 people in imagine like a dorm room, a college dorm room. One kid does the hack. Well, it's your computer. Yeah, but I wasn't on it then. Prove I was. Prove it was me. Right? You can't really, right? And so that's what this digital identity stuff, well, it's kind of like what Microsoft does right now. Just to get into your own computer, you kind of have to log into your email, right? Yes, they know it's you. Anything I do, like right now, this machine here that I'm doing this on with you guys, I have to actually log into my Hotmail account for the machine to fucking turn on. I mean, to give me the operating system and shit, right? I mean, I can turn that off. Yes, Shomari, you can turn that off now. Yes, motherfucker, I know. But I'm just saying that's the way it's becoming, right? In terms of you're logging into your Hotmail account, which shows it's you, right? It shows right from the start, every keystroke I make from here on out, it can be assumed that's Shomari doing it, right? Because just to get into the machine, I had to log into my email. Do you guys get what I'm trying to say? And I hope I'm not... you guys get what I'm trying to say, right? So for you who are into privacy and all this, well, you don't want a digital identity, homeboy. Absolutely not. Because, I mean, if you're not doing anything bad, I don't know why the fuck you care, but just, I know it's the principle of it. I don't want people snooping on me. I know, I get that part. Not that you're necessarily doing something bad, but just what the fuck you following me for? What you sneaking around watching what I'm doing, right? It's the principle of it. You treat me like a criminal, and I'm just sitting here, looking at kitty pictures, pictures of little kittens on Facebook. Why are you all spying on me like that? So, I get the concept. Personally, I don't give a fuck, but what, you want to watch me make this money? Yeah, come on, brother. But but so if you're into if you're into that privacy stuff, think about that. This digital ID thing coming. All right, just for you guys. I'm not one of these privacy guys. I really don't give a shit. If you want to find out that I bought a fucking Bluetooth speaker off of Amazon and someone wants to pay for that information, go for it. You're a fucking idiot to pay for that, buddy. So your loss. All right, okay? All right, so let me have another sip, and then we'll begin. And so the other thing about this that's sort of is kind of interesting to me is like, only people can just launch shit on Bitcoin. I mean, I know they can, but just, I don't know, like, you'd think they would launch it on something else, right? Like Ethereum or, I don't know, EOS or something. I don't know, just not Bitcoin, right? Like Bitcoin, when I think of Bitcoin, it's just money, right? Just this wannabe money thing. I never really think of the usefulness of the actual blockchain underlying it, but I mean, obviously, you can do shit with it, so. All right, let's proceed. All right. Microsoft just launched the public beta of its decentralized identity ecosystem, ION, on the Bitcoin mainnet. Holy. Daniel Buckner, Microsoft Senior Program Manager for Decentralized Identity, touted the development in a blog post on Wednesday. Announced last year, ION is designed to be a decentralized network that will allow people to manage their own digital identities. Built on open source code, it's a public permissionless layer 2 network that operates independently of centralized parties, even Microsoft, according to Buckner. ION is now ready for people to create decentralized identities, DIDs, Buckner says. So to get started with ION, you can create unpublished ION DIDs with basic client libraries, which you can instantly use for authentication and credential use cases. Run your own node to create published DIDs that are discoverable on the ION network, or find a node to publish DID operations for you. Since the keys for your DIDs never leave your hands, and all ION operations are signed locally on your device, you have the assurance that only you can modify the state of your DIDs, no matter how you choose to interact with the ION network. All right. So Microsoft plans to launch the final version of ION this fall, taking into account the feedback of early adopters, code contributors, and node operators. But, and speaking of node operators, actually I have another story about this story, and anyone can be a node operator of this, just in case you're interested or something. Look into it if you're into that kind of stuff. So look, all right, so there it is, You'd be able to make a bunch of IDs, manage your IDs, and bang, bang, bang. All right. But let's get over here. Oh, so this piece of hypocrisy. Yes. So yesterday I read to you. I want to get the exact wording because the wording was very dire. I didn't like reading. I didn't like reading that wording. India proposes blanket crypto ban. So that was yesterday's story, right? That's still today. Everyone's talking about it. Oh well. Little beknownst to these fucksticks, India government has actually adopted an Ethereum-based CargoX and Portall for trade documentations. So they're using Ethereum. Well, they're about to. And this is big. This isn't like just in some little, government office somewhere. This is for their ports. I told you guys my uncles are import-exporters. I'm a Jamaican. I'm not African-American. I'm Jamaican, right? And so, my family are from Jamaica. And my uncles, they have import-export companies. And I've told you guys this. I've told you the horror stories already. The shit my uncle has to go through to ship a shipment of mangoes from Jamaica over to here in America. Fuck. You got to go through 10 different pieces of you got to talk to 10 different bureaucracies, sign 30 different pieces of paper. And if this paper isn't signed before that paper, well, this paper's invalid now. And you got to go get this paper signed first and then bring it back. And then once we know you've got this signed from that agency, then we can come and we can grant you a paper that we'll sign over here on this paper showing that you've done this. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy what it takes to get a fucking mango. Look. You guys know where I live. I live in South Beach. Oh, actually, Jamaica's that way. Okay? That's south. This is east. Yeah, Jamaica's 200 miles right there. Yeah, it takes like 3 months to get mangoes from there to here. Yeah. So, believe me, shipping and import export, fuck, is a bitch. That's why blockchain really is going to transform all that. I told you guys this story when I first learned what a blockchain really was. Not just like, okay, Bitcoin, this thing that people use to buy shit on this dark web. But once I learned what a blockchain is, that's the first thing that went in my head. Oh, logistics, shipping. Yeah. Actually, when I first heard of smart contracts is when I thought of logistics. Not really Bitcoin. The blockchain was a different thing. But when I heard of smart contracts on Ethereum, I was like, oh my gosh. My uncle could write a smart contract, get everyone just to sign it, and then you get to ship your stuff. All right, but enough personal crap. See, I keep doing that, right? Well, I have a lot of personal experiences, so I guess it's good to talk to them, talk about them sometimes. So here's the Indian government. They said they wanted a blanket ban on crypto. So like I said yesterday, personally, I think, and I hope, it might be just hopium on my part, but I mean, you're using Ethereum, you motherfucker. So it's going to be one of three things. Yes, one of three things. They're really going to just ban crypto. In other words, the assets. So let's use the word. Talk properly. They're either going to just ban digital assets all straight up, all out. Across the board is what I should say. Across the board ban. Nobody in India can buy it. You can't buy VeChain. You can't buy Bitcoin. You can't buy IOTA. You can't buy Dagon stablecoin. None of it. None of that stuff. That's one option. And then there's the other option of, well, look, we're going to let you guys we'll let you guys invest in, hold on, let me have a sip. The VeChains, the IOTAs, the Cardanos, the Chainlinks, the Singularity Nets, the Stellars. We'll let you invest in those because they're real just companies. Just like Ethereum, you're using Ethereum. Well, we'll let you invest in companies, but none of that cryptocurrency. Or, this is the other one. They could be like, look, we're going to ban all cryptocurrencies, people from buying any of these digital assets. Yeah, but we're still going to use the blockchains. Oh, you fucking assholes. You see what I'm saying? That would be a total asshole thing to do. You're using the blockchain, but you're not letting people buy the asset, right? If they do, okay, that's the asshole move, right? Either ban it or let it. Or just let parts. But don't ban it and then be like, but we're still using the blockchain. Now you're just being a dick. That's just dickish. You see what I'm saying, brothers? sisters, look. Now you're just rubbing it in our face. All right, so let's read this. Indian government, so I'm yapping because Saturday's show is usually long. I've only got 3 stories. So actually I don't feel like I have to shorten the yap too much. Indian government adopts Ethereum-based CargoX and Portall for trade documentations. Let's check this out. The government of India has adopted blockchain Ethereum-based CargoX platform and Portall purposely for blockchain documentations of bill of lading and trade documents, thereby heightening its digital transformation agenda. 1 second. 1 second. All right. So, where are we going in here? Right. So this is the thing. It's called CargoX. Is the actual, I guess, the actual software on the Ethereum thing. All right. Let's read on. I only read this once, so I didn't really get it good in my brain yet. Hold on. The government is working on digitizing its bill of lading and some other trade documentation workflows. CargoX has said in a fresh statement. The blockchain documentation is among the country's missing necessities in the electronic port communication system, PCS. This PCS, port communication system, this is their ports. Their ports, where all the ships come in and offload the goods, right? Ports. So this PCS is designed to offer a specialized services marketplace dubbed PCASO, built by Portall Infosystems, and also implemented CargoX's for transparent and secured blockchain documentation transfer, BDT. Oh, hey, the English is so bad. I mean, what I think they're saying is everyone is going to use... I'm trying to decipher this English, brothers. Settle down. So this port community system is their... It sounds like that's some proprietary thing, all they use on their ports. And then within that PCS, there's this thing called PCASO. And you can use that and then I don't know, brothers, man. That English was horrible. And by using that, you'll be using CargoX's thing, which is on Ethereum. All right. Because that's the, okay, I see. That's right. And because that's the blockchain document transfer thing. All right. Fuck, that was some bad English. CargoX says that, CargoX says the Indian Port Community Service, PCS, system saw 300% user growth within 2 years, which Portall was given the go-ahead to modernize the PCS. Okay. So more people are using this port system. The principal aim was to modernize heighten India's The principal aim was to modernize heighten India's EODB rankings. And abolish health risks and hindrances that might result during the handling of paperwork and export-import (EXIM) processes for cargo at the ports. The importance of digitization has long been emphasized by the trade organization, plural, trade organizations, in the Federation of India Logistics Association, given the government of India a push to start evaluating the need for the activation of electronic documentation in all EXIM transactions across India. So, they want to digitize all of import-export. EXIM is export-import, right? So they want to digitize it all, it sounds like. So now, Portall has tested and confirmed CargoX platform for blockchain document transfer, BDT, as a good fit for the realization of electronic bills of lading. So That's the CargoX thing. That's the thing that is Ethereum-based, this CargoX thing right here. So both CargoX and Portall Infosystems signed an agreement to digitize all the process involved in the bills of landing and the transfer of trade documents. Bang! So that's the key. That's the key sentence in all of this fucking story that I've been reading so far. Okay, so they're the ones who are going to digitize. Wait, let me read it again. Yes, digitize all the processes that are involved in the bill of landing and the transfer. So running on the Ethereum platform. So the CargoX platform is now accessible by involved stakeholders through the Picasso services marketplace. Portall developed the Indian port community system to manage trade documentation of all major ports in India, handling around 60% of the country's cargo traffic. So that means CargoX is going to handle 60% of documentation of imports and exports of India, of the country's cargo traffic, thereby reducing the hardship resulting from the handling of paperwork. Told you, man, you should hear what my uncle thought. It's crazy what it takes to get something from one country to another. If you're within a country, all right, you can just drive it there. Moving goods and services from one country to another, it's hell. It's hell. In fact, there's specialty lawyers that just do it for you. I mean, he's been doing it so long, so he just does it himself. But like nowadays, if you get in the import-export business, you just hire yourself an ex-im lawyer, and he'll just do that shit for you because, I want to send a mango over here. Yeah, fuck, man, it's gonna take months. All right, so 19 Indian ports now make use of the system, but so there it is. 19 Indian ports are now on an Ethereum-based paperwork system, the system that handles all the paperwork. There it is. So that's why I'm kind of trying to say, like, well, those are the scenarios I gave you when it came to India. I don't think that look, just like Xi Jinping, they don't like that wannabe money stuff, right? They're scared, like, oh, fuck, it's going to fuck up our financial system. They don't want to mess around, right? They don't want to mess around with the money. You don't want to mess around with your country's money, right? So I get that part. Like, I totally get that part, Like, why, man, if we let all these coins in and this money in and this weird money in, it can just fuck things up, and then we got to fix it later and all that. Just look. Just fuck that. Fuck that shit, right? You know what I mean? Like, if we don't let it in, we won't have a problem, and just fuck it. We can watch what other people go through first. And then if it works out, then we can let it in, right? So, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I get that part. Because it is your financial system. You have citizens to worry about, fuckstick. Like, I'm here to worry about, like, if I'm the president of America, I got to worry about my fucking citizens. I want my citizens to be nice. I'm not going to mess around with their money, as a good politician should. And so I get that part. But, building a blockchain to help your port system. So that's what I'm saying. I hope I'm right about this. It's that money stuff. They don't want that money stuff around. Get that money crap out of here. But, oh, yes, VeChain, Ethereum. Yeah, they're helping you. Oh, you want to help us? Come. IoT Chainlink, we need you, Chainlink. Chainlink to the rescue. We need Chainlink to make our blockchains talk to our legacy system. Come. So I hope they'll be inviting, not only on the personal level of using it, because obviously they're already using Ethereum, but letting Indians invest in it, which is what we care about at the end of the day, isn't it? I really don't give a fuck what they're using. I give a fuck that their people can buy it. Let's get real about it. Look. So, all right. So, but 19 Indian ports, bang, now make use of this system. So Ethereum's up and running, rocking and rolling in 19 ports through this CargoX platform in India. All right. So, actually, the more I'm reading this stories, the more happier I'm getting. I don't know if it's the fuel or both. Probably a little bit of both. A little bit of fuel and a little bit of story. I just woke up right now, actually, so I haven't even fueled yet. I ordered a little Chinese food, had some wonton soup, and came into this. Good wonton soup. That's how you got to do it, brothers, when you order Chinese. Get that wonton soup. Bang, bang. You kill that. That's like the appetizer. Then I get some Mongolian beef. With some white rice. That's going to be good. I know you all wanted to know what I was eating tonight. Well, it's a Saturday show. You know how we get around here, boys. A little more loose. A little more loose than normal. But 19 ports are now using Ethereum-based CargoX platform in India. All right, so Stephen Cookman, CEO and founder of CargoX. Let's hear from this motherfucker here. Said the company is glad to help the shipping industry. Of course you are. It's an onboarding, brother. As they are a major driver of the country's economy. Of course it's a driver of your economy. Your economy can't do anything if there's no goods and service to be bought and sold. Manish Jaiswal, president of Portall Infosystems, said CargoX and Portall are young, but have the needed expertise to change the shipping industry. He said CargoX is value-driven and works towards transparency with innovations that saves cost and time. That's bang, bang. Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. These companies don't mind. These countries don't mind. They don't want that money crap. But yeah, you're going to save my port systems. You're going to save us costs and time. Daggone right. Implement that daggone blockchain. What's taking so long? If I were the prime minister, I'd be like, well, we haven't done this yet. Let's go. What are you waiting for? The fuck? You're fired. Get in. I'd hire another guy. Let's go. Get this shit implemented. I heard there's a shit called VeChain too that can help with our daggone supply chain. Call those fucksticks. Look. Oh yeah. Well, I'd be calling everyone. I'd be like, look, IOTA. We want to get smart city. Let's go. Deploy some shit. You VeChain. Get my fucking supply chains running. Look. And you Chainlink. Yeah, I need these blockchains to talk to my system. Let's go. I heard you're the one to call to the rescue. Let's go, Chainlink. I'd be calling them all. Let's go. Yeah. Unlimited. I'd give them unlimited funds. Whatever you need. Let's go. I'd fucking make a special committee just to handle it. Look. Call the modernization fucking blockchain upgrade 2020 committee. Look. We'd fucking be implementing all that shit. Hell yes. Fucking right. I'd fucking call Singularity Net up in here too. That little Sophia robot. Look, we need some AI. All right, now the fuel is hitting. But I would. I mean, if you were a dictator, wouldn't you? I'd be like, fuck yeah. I'm going to implement all this shit. All right. So let's finish this story. He said CargoX is... But I would. Wouldn't you? It's not just a stupid... I know that was stupid to say, but it is true, wouldn't you? Obviously, these politicians, if that's the problem. You're like, well, why don't these guys do that? Yeah, because they have so many other problems to worry about, right? Wars and taxes and education and health and all this, right? They're not laser focused on crypto like we are, right? That's why. I know. Sometimes it's like, what the fuck's wrong with these people? Like, why don't they? Like I've told you before, if I were a dictator, I'd have a mining rig in every household in my country. Yeah, every citizen would have one. Yeah, don't worry about the taxes. Just keep that fucking rig running. Fuck taxes. We're going to mine our way out of our... Yeah, we're going to mine our way into fiscal prosperity. You know what I mean? If my country was in debt, well, we're going to mine our way out, citizens. Let's go. All right. Enough. Okay. I know. I know. So he said CargoX is value-driven and works towards transparency with innovations that save cost and time. Globally, Ethereum blockchain platform, I think it's one platform, not platform, are being adopted by business. Google and a host of other big platforms are reported to be leveraging the potential of Ethereum. So, bang! All right, so there it is. Indian government. So they're literally using how many ports? How many ports? You know, your port system is huge. That's where your goods come in, right? On the ships, right? Those big ships, Maersk. You see those ships by Maersk, right? That's how your country gets supplied, from ships and from the ports in your country, right? So 19 ports. Here it is right here. Hold on, let me bang that again. Bang! 19 Indian ports are using Ethereum-based. Bang! Well, and bang that one. CargoX and Portall. But CargoX is the thing that actually is running on the Ethereum, right? So, I mean, like I said, I don't have an answer, but, you know, I think India, and I think just like a lot of these countries, I hope, and I say I'll be quick. I hope they're just shitting on over all the money stuff, stable coins and that wannabe money stuff, but bang, they're going to let these real distributed ledger technology services providers not only operate in their country, which obviously 19 ports are operating on Ethereum right now, but to allow their citizens to invest and buy the tokens attached to these blockchains. And so we'll see what happens, and obviously we'll be keeping it posted right here. All right, let's move on. Buying DNVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers take a central role in adoption of VeChain, Sunny Lou. So we're just going to kind of hear, well, Sunny Lou yap a little bit. And so let me get a little sip. Normally I don't talk about, I don't give a fuck about a CEO's yap. You guys know that. I always look at what a company does, not what they yap about. But VeChain is a little different because, well, this guy's not a yapper. He's just a doer, right? Like VeChain and IOTA, you notice both of them, right? Their guys don't yap too much, right? They're not out there tweeting every day like and all this, right? They just kind of one day just bang. All right, we have a new onboarding. Now we're tracing wine. Bang, now we're tracing this. Bang, now we're tracing that. Bang, now we're in the Belton Road. Bang, now Walmart's using us. Like they don't talk about what they're doing. It's sort of the exact opposite of, say, what's the guy, the kid, Tron, right? Justin Sun, right? Justin Sun teases you about a month before something is going to occur. Oh, something's happening in 30 days. Can you guess what it is? Yeah. All right, to keep the hype. Yeah. VeChain doesn't do that. VeChain just comes and slaps you with bang. Walmart uses us now. You know what I mean? There's no hold on a second. And so, and so, okay, so I'm talking to you about, and so I like that, and it shows you it's a serious company, right? That's what how serious companies roll. And so he's going to tell us about, PricewaterhouseCoopers and DNVGL are, top 4 auditors, in the world. And like I told you the other day, we've got 3 blockchains here that have major backing. Ethereum, we read about it the other day. Ernst & Young says, look, we're going to commercialize this Ethereum. PricewaterhouseCoopers said, look, we're going to commercialize Cardano. And VeChain has DNVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers. So what's interesting about this is PricewaterhouseCoopers is dipping their toes in a couple little things here, right? They're dipping their toes with Cardano, and they're dipping their toes with VeChain. Well, you know who PricewaterhouseCoopers is? That's one of the top 4 in the world. That's a big-ass toe to be dipped in. Look. So, but again, look at DNV. Look at VeChain. Got 2 of the top 4. All right, those other guys got 1 each. VeChain got 2. All right. South Beach is open again. Boys revving up the Lambos. Fucking sounds like a racetrack out here right now. Everyone happy to get back out here and revving it up. All right, so. Can you hear that? Holy, there's lots of them. Can you hear that? All right, enough. Some guy's playing this stereo right outside my house now. All right, anyways, look, usual South Beach stuff. Actually, it was kind of peaceful with this corona thing. Walking around this beach and no one around. It was nice. All right, anyways, though, look. In an interview for the news portal Kuke Wang, VeChain CEO and founder Sunny Liu talked about two of the partnerships VeChain has managed to achieve in recent years. Specifically, Liu referred to VeChain's partnership with DNVGL and the auditing firm PricewaterhouseCoopers. Oh, that's right. DNVGL isn't an auditor. They're an authenticator. All right. Highlighting the importance of these partnerships, Liu said the companies own about 42% of the management seats in VeChain. In other words, 3 out of 7 seats. So these guys are all actually on the board of directors of VeChain. Now, this story doesn't say it, but I read it another place. They're on the steering committee. So it's the steering committee of VeChain. So you know what a steering committee is. A steering committee is a committee that decides what a company. Hold on, let me say this properly. Sort of what a company is going to do going forward, like what they're, it's called steering, like a wheel, right? You're steering a company, right? Like left or right. And so they decide, well, we're going to go down. So like a company like Apple, right? A steering committee might say to the Apple CEO, all right, well, we're going to really focus on the Apple phone. What's that thing called? iPhone this year. And we'd really like to actually, I don't know what Apple products are, but, and blah, blah, blah. But they decide what a company's emphasis for the year is. So we're going to emphasize, we're going to push this product. We'll see if this one works. This one we're going to discontinue. We got a new product we want to come online. We're going to try to roll this out in maybe North America and maybe in Japan. Like they steer the company. It's called the steering committee. So PricewaterhouseCoopers and DNVGL are on what's called the steering committee. All right. So, yes, they're management seats, but it's of a steering committee. All right. How do you know so much about committees? I lived with committees and shit my whole life, buddy. So, look. My mother was anyway, whatever. In this context, Liu said that it had to be, you ever read Robert's Rules of Order? Yeah, I read that when I was a kid. Google Robert's Rules of Order. Yeah. Okay? That's the kind of shit I had to read as a kid. Anyways, in this context, Liu said that it had been a great importance for VeChain to persuade these two companies to cooperate. DNVGL has contributed to VeChain's growth with its extensive list of customers, obviously, which have provided feedback on VeChain. Liu added the following: we build systems with our users and govern with our customers. Bang! That's an interesting philosophy, right? They build system with the users and govern with our customers. That's a good one. So VeChain seeks a balance between decentralization and centralization. So VeChain CEO said that these partnerships have enabled them to ensure a governance structure with decentralized and centralization that guarantees the efficiency of the project. And that's the truth. I mean, I've said that to you since the beginning of this channel. Not so much, but every once in a while. Look, these open public blockchain, yeah, that's great, but you gotta, people don't want everyone seeing what the fuck they're doing. They want to use the blockchain, but if I have to use this blockchain and my competitors get to see what I'm doing, no. If my competitors get to see no. Like, that's stupid. I wouldn't do that. And so all these sort of decentralization maximalists, like, settle down, you fucking nerd. Right? We're not doing that. It's going to be a hybrid system of centralized and decentralized systems. Fuck. All right. Seriously. I mean, duh. All right. VeChain also uses a decentralized voting system to elect a board of directors who will have a specific mandate. Lu then spoke about the lack of adoption of blockchain technologies by other companies. The CEO of VeChain sees the main problem in the fact that in the conception of other blockchain projects, an absolute decentralization is being aimed at. This prevents a practicable governance structure, as Lu noted. Exactly. Look, a lot of these motherfuckers out here, they want true decentralization, fine. But companies don't want that. Right? Companies want the hybrid thing. And so, as Sunny Lu says right here, right? When companies go to an absolute decentralization is aimed at, well, that prevents practical governance structure, right? You guys are in your tech nerd sort of cult of decentralization mode. Yeah, well, that's not what a businessman is into. Don't give a fuck about your little cult, your little concepts, right? They like your blockchain. Yeah, but look, we gotta have some sort of governance. We have to have some sort of control over this thing. All right? In certain instances. And so what Sunny Lu said is, Sunny Lu noted that, so it is better to be centralized. Oh, sorry. He asks the question. So is it better to be centralized or decentralized? My opinion is that there is no absolute decentralization or absolute centralization. Ultimately, a balance must be found. Yes. Between a certain degree of decentralization, which ensures openness and transparency, and a certain degree of centralization, ensuring efficiency as well as the direction of development. Right. Don't be so maximalist. It's not one or the other. It's both. One or the other. Right? That's one or the other. It's always one or the other. Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can't it just be both? VeChain CEO also said blockchain technologies have use cases. He was also critical toward Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies that only mine and flip a coin to make a profit. Lu believes this also contributes to the low adoption of blockchain technology. He added that market price volatility also does not contribute to increased adoption. VeChain CEO explained that when a company develops an application, it will have to contend with any swings in costs. And that's the truth, right? That's the only problem with the VeChain thing, right? Is that, so let me put it this way. If I hire a vendor and we write a contract. I'm going to pay you this much to do this job. Bang. Right? Ethereum, there's no vendor lock-in, which is great, but how much is the gas going to cost? That's a fluctuating variable. That's the only problem with the VeChain thing, right? Ethereum thing, not VeChain, Ethereum thing. The gas. What Ethereum should do is find a way where they can lock in gas prices for customers. No. That would be That would be the ultimate. Anyways, and get quantum proof. Look. Swings of costs. Exactly, the swing of costs. At the time of implementation, the company will have financial problems. Therefore, Lu said, VeChain is committed to developing a solution that will increase adoption. This is one direction of our efforts, and we want to make companies willing to participate through a well-designed background model and an economic model go in and drive the application. So, VeChain has been working with DNVGL since 2018. At that time, the partners set out to develop an application to track products in the supply chain. We've read all this shit, but let's just read it. Let's just finish this shit. Recently, they partnered with Italian brand iCab. I read that to you last week. La Fiamante to pilot the VeChain blockchain, Thor blockchain to record all information about the Italian tomato supply chain. The partnership with PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, also began 2 years ago when the auditing firm acquired a stake in VeChain. So, DNVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers both have a stake in VeChain. So, look, when the institutions arrive, well, yeesh, that's going to make you some money. That's going to be your biggest ROI right there. Your biggest ROI in your portfolio as of right now, bang, is your VeChain. That's right. That's going to give you the biggest return on investment right now. Bitcoin and Ethereum, we'll see as they go into the future. But in terms of when the institutions first arrive, come on. They're going to be gobbling up VeChain. And VeChain is so cheap. I don't think, is it a penny yet? Hold on, let's look. Because we looked yesterday, it was almost a penny, right? Fuck, I'm glad I got that shit at like 0.003. But I want more, actually. But then I started getting into fucking, all right, 9.4. Okay, so it went down a little. Oh, down 2.0%. All right, so yeah, you know what I mean? When the big money gets here and they see names like this, well, look, most of these big banksters and hedge funds, well, PricewaterhouseCoopers and DNVGL, they're their auditors. You know what I mean? They use PricewaterhouseCoopers, right? And so they know what the hell. And so, anyways, all I can tell you is VeChain's going to get you rich. And so that was a little thing. DNVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers are on the steering committee. So they do have 3 out of 7. Here it says right here, 3 out of 7 management seats, but it's a steering committee, which is good. And yeah, so when institutions get here and see that, bang, 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 bang. All right, let's move on. Look, what are we doing here? Bang, what we got? Whoops. Bang, what we dealing with? Look, DP. Look, Soul Brother. Look, Larry Brother, T Brother. Bang. Bam. Larry Brother, T Brother. Bang. Oh, here's everyone right here. Great. Nice and quick. Black Mamba. See, brother. Bang. Didn't you have another name the other day? I don't know. Wait, get out of here. Bitcoin Kong. Ooh, wow. Larry Brother, see, brother. Bang. Hurricane Master. Look. Love you, Hurricane Master. Larry Brother, see, brother. Bang. Almost time again, brother. Almost time again. I know. It's right around the corner around these parts. Look, Stallion. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bang. Brent C. Spy Lady. Love you, Lady C. Lady. Bang. Edward. Ditko and the Ditko family. The family of the cryptos together stays together. Good Americans. Bang. Edwin. One of the originals. Maybe the original. Larry Brother, C. Brother. Bang. We'll have to dig into the archives. Who was the true original? Look, beautiful Brawleys. Still waiting for the umbrella. Still waiting for the daggone umbrella. I'm beginning to think you don't appreciate this show. I'm beginning to think you're just taking me for advantage. I'm just fucking with you guys. Love you guys. See you guys. But send me an umbrella. Bang. All right. I'm going to keep harassing them about that. So I'm going to harass them till you know, like when you were a kid and you kept trying to get the girl to kiss you, right? So you just kept harassing until she finally gave in. That's what I'm going to do those guys. So they give me a daggone umbrella. I want one. Look. Airdrop. Son of a bitch. Look, bye. Look, bye. Look, bye. Got you wrong, guys. Never see, brother. Bye. All right. Crypto. What is this? Crypto Stonebook. The world's most secure notebook for crypto. Is that right? Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean? Oh, let's just go take a quick peek for a second, guys. What does that mean? Like a laptop that's just built straight for like crypto? Have cryptocurrency private keys, recovery phrases, or passwords. Well, good thing we created a notebook just for you. Oh, it is. Look at this thing. Stonebook. And just make sure I don't drop water on it. Well, not jackass, but I mean, thanks for watching, and I appreciate you being here. And see you, brother. Bang. All right. I didn't mean to diss your thing, but I mean, it's just a daggone notebook. Come on, brother. Right, still love brother. See you, brother. Our brother from Prague. Bang. Bam. Love brother. See you, brother. Bang. Barry. Bitcoin, altcoins, all day, every day. ECA is the future. Well, all right, brother. Bye. Love you, brother. All right. What we got? Bedeem's not yapping? No, Kong's yapping. Oh, yeah. Kong's yapping big right here. Here we go. Fidelity Brothers, look. Oh, yeah. Kong Brothers, a little fat man with the back tits. Look. Good. This will give me time to get a sip while we watch Fat Man. Look, brothers. Don't you worry about anything because your portfolio is going to boom. Look, brother, when Fidelity gets here, we're going to be boom. Look, brother, just keep accumulating and look, boom. All right. You daggone right. Your VeChain with DMVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers is going to be like, boom. Yes. All right, well, let me get a sip. Let me watch some Fat Man. Oh, yeah. Look at Piggy. Look, Piggy. That's our buddy. Big Piggy Tim. Big Piggy. What do you call him? Big Piggy. Big Piggy Tim. All right, that's enough. All right. We got Stallion. What'd she say? The good and the bad news. It's necessary. Oh, you're doing all right, sweetie. You know what it is, sweetie. I don't want to tell you anything bad, but we got to be realistic. We're investors. We're not emotional. Money is not emotional. The world is not emotional. It just does what it does. The people do what they do, and we make money off of them. And so I don't really give a fuck if they do this or they do that. We're going to make our daggone money off of them. All right? They can do whatever they want. They can vote for whoever they want. They can rise up in revolution if they want. They can sit down and get their asses kicked by the governments if they want. Whatever. We make our money. So it's the good and the bad news. And so, yeah, you daggone right. That's what's necessary. That's the reality. We stay in reality, sweetie. We're not into politics. I don't care about your left wing. I don't care about your right wing. All I give a fuck about is the numbers of your country and the straight cash, homie. You know, you can deal with all your internal hatreds and, you know, stuff yourselves. That's for you little peon humans, right? We leave that to the peons. Well, that's what we call them. We call them peon. Here in South Beach, I know this is going to sound mean, but we usually call Americans just peons. So we leave that for the peons, and we live a good life. And that's what we're doing, sweetie. We're rocking and rolling. We're traders. We're investor class. We're a different class of people. We leave that bullshit to the peons. They can hate each other. They can love each other. They can fight each other. They can do whatever they want. Whatever you want. Go for it, you peon, because I'm going to make money off it. You want to start a war over there? Well, I'll short your dollar. You guys going to do something good over here? Well, I'll buy your dollar. Right? That's how we are, sweetie. Right? Don't get involved in American politics, American thoughts, right? Like an American person, right? They got their thoughts, you know? They don't like this one. They don't like that one. They like this one. They like that. That's not our problem. Americans, you let them handle their country, and we just trade off of it. That's it. That's all we fucking give a fuck about Americans for, is doing what they do. And we make money off what they do. That's it. And, and the bad news. And so same with the Indians. It was bad news, I know. But like I said, I don't really believe that. I don't think they're going to, they're not going to ban VeChain, IOTA, and all that. I just showed you. I just read to you. They're using Ethereum right now. On, what? Hold on. Right, sweetie? They're using Ethereum right now. Where was that shit? Anyway, it was on a bunch of ports, right, already. So, I wouldn't worry about the... so, it was bad news. I know, I didn't like having to say it. Where was that shit? Dumbass. I'm probably staring right at it. Can't see it. Well, I know I'm staring at it because I've been over this page already. Anyways, what the fuck? Where was that? 19 fucking shit. Here it is. Oh, 19. Bang, Indian ports. So, yeah. It was bad. It was bad news. But personally, just Shomari thinks, in my look, if people are greedy. Like they're not gonna not blockchain up. So we know for sure India is gonna at least use blockchain because, well, we can see they're using it right now on 19 ports, right? The question is, are they gonna allow their people to invest in it? That's the bitch. All right. So what else does Sweetie say? The good, the bad news is necessary. Yes, Sweetie. But that's why we make our money. That's why we make our money, because we're not emotional. We don't care whether the US dollar goes up or down. I don't give a fuck whether the euro goes up or down. We just make our money off it. And I don't care why it happened. A black guy got shot. I don't care. Fucking Turkey goes and invades Syria. I don't care. I mean, I do care as a human being. I'm not saying I'm a cold, heartless motherfucker. I'm just saying that. Who cares? Like, let's make our money out. You just make your money off it, right? Let the peons do what they do. We're Forex. We're up here. The peons are down here. We just make money off of all the shit they do down there, right? They want to start a war with each other? Bang, we make money. They want to love each other? Bang, we'll do that. They want to protest against each other? Bang. They want to kill each other? Bang. We're just up here. All right, whatever you fucksticks want to do down there, we'll just make the money. You see it? You see how beautiful Forex is? We're up here. Everyone else is down here doing what they do, and we just make money off of what they do. That's why when you look at Forex Factory, it says, what is your philosophy? Trade life. What is life? What the peons do. Yeah, I trade that. How can I make money unless these fucksticks do shit? How can we make our money? Yeah, they got to hate each other. They got to kill each other. They got to, or love each other. I mean, either way, I make money going up or down. So love each other or hate each other. Either way, we up here in Forex, we make money off the peons, sweetie. Mwah. I love you, girl. Daggone, this fuel's kicking in. Getting crazy now. Just yapping. All right, so let's finish up with what Sweetie said here. I'm not worried about the ban. Just wondering what the U.S. is going to pull out of Uncle Sam's hat. I know, sweetie. Daggone. I know. Look, Uncle Sam's taking quite a bit of time. But I am optimistic about what the end result will be, because from the past couple hearings that I put on here, we saw that the politicians start realizing the difference between, and I keep preaching it, between the wannabe money shit and real distributed ledger technology providers. And our government, our politicians here in the government, in Congress, and in the Senate are realizing that. We can tell that by what they're saying in the hearings, right? By the questions they're asking, right? Is that they know the difference between stuff that is trying to be some money thing and real fucking just tech companies. And so that's true. Just wondering what the U.S. is going to pull out of the Uncle Sam's hat. I think it'll probably be something like Britain. This is just my opinion. Obviously, I'm just completely speculating. How would I know? But I think that America is going to do what Britain did. IOTA. Hold on. Let me slow down. Bitcoin and Ethereum will be commodities. The rest of this shit will be securities. That's what I think. That's how I think it's going to roll. I told you that's how I think of them. I own VeChain, I own Bitcoin, but then I own Bitcoin, I own VeChain, I own Ethereum, and then a bunch of other. You guys know what I own. And when I buy a VeChain or an IOTA or a Stellar or a Cardano or a Chainlink, I look at it as I'm buying a stock. I'm buying a stock in VeChain. I'm buying a stock in Chainlink. I'm buying a stock in SingularityNet, right? That's how I look at it. And I think that that's how they're going to do it, right? Just like the British. And I guess we'll see. All right, that's enough talk. Yeah, the fuel's kicking in. I'm yapping a real lot now. Okay, so let me tone it down for you guys to get you back home. All right. Hold on. Sorry. Love you, sweetie. See you, sweetie. Bye. All right. Just in case I forgot. All right, busy brain. Yes, busy brain. What you busy about? You're not telling us what you're busy about, busy brain? Look. It's better to have a lazy brain. Bye. Your head's not just for holding your hair. Bye. Good stuff, busy brain. Good stuff. Good work. Use that brain. It comes free. Comes free with the body. God just gives you one free like that. Look. Joe G. Meister. Love my life and family. Hodl. LTO. Shard. TFD. All right, brother. I haven't heard about any of those, but look. Maybe you know something I don't know. Bang. See you, brother. All right, Ricardo. I look at that portfolio, I go, yes. Ricardo, love you, brother. See you, brother. Tutto. Bye. There's Spy Lady again. Spying around her. Spying around her. Oh, that's it. All right, so that's good. So we're done. So we will go back to back to the Death Star. Look. Welcome, everyone. All right, so we had a great show for you today. So Microsoft launches ID platform on Bitcoin. So, like I said, I always look at Bitcoin as just money stuff, wannabe money stuff. So whenever I hear about like this, like weird, you're on the Bitcoin blockchain, but I mean, it is just a blockchain. And you can just use it. And so if they're going to use it, whatever. But, you know, the ID thing, I told you guys, well, you guys want to be all private and shit. Now you want digital ID? Well, dick, now they're going to know exactly who you are, exactly what you're doing. Just saying. Look, bang. And then the Indian government adopts Ethereum portal for trade document. And there you go. They're on 19. They're already being used. Ethereum is being used in 19. Well, sorry, this Ethereum-based app or whatever the fuck it is being used in on 19 Indian ports. And so, you know, exactly. It's like the thing, I know. Bitcoin or blockchain, not Bitcoin. They're not down with the money, but they're down with something that's going to help them save money. And Ethereum apparently is helping the Indian ports do just that. And like I said, the story we read yesterday, I think that's about cryptocurrency. We're going to have to see, but I don't see them banning VeChain. What are you going to ban VeChain for? For your people investing in VeChain for? A thing that wants to authenticate your fucking fruit? Like, what? Your farm products? Like, your produce? I don't understand why you'd ban that. So, I understand the money part. I get that. You're a little afraid. We're going to be fucking up with our financial system. I get that. Especially for you weak little countries, but there's no reason to ban your Ethereum. Sorry, your Ethereum, but your VeChain or whatever. So, bang. All right. And then finally, DNVGL and PricewaterhouseCoopers are central to VeChain's adoption. Well, they're big mega corporations. And, well, when the institutions get here, I can tell you, half of the institutions that are coming here probably get a yearly audit from PricewaterhouseCoopers right now. You know what I mean? That they already use that. So when they hear that PricewaterhouseCoopers is using VeChain and promoting VeChain, well, fuck, give me a break, motherfucker. Like, they're going to invest in it. They're not stupid. They use PricewaterhouseCoopers. They know who those guys are. And so, just good for VeChain. Good for VeChain investors. Great for the multiverse. All right, let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. So look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. Greatest show on earth. Bang. Greatest show in the multiverse. Look, my name is Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang. Love talking crypto. Look. Favorite time of my day. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. And we'll be back at it. Hopefully you get more onboardings. This was a little shitty little onboarding week this week, right? No onboardings. Like, fuck, I had to scrape shows together. The 2 weeks before this, I was like, holy, inundated with onboardings. I had to choose which ones I showed you. This week, it was like, oh my gosh, can I find one? So hopefully next week is better for us in the crypto land. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. So look, subscribe here, bang, press the bell. Watch this video here, greatest in the multiverse. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. My name's Shomari Clarke, bang, and I'm always on duty watching our money. Yeah. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Enjoy it with your family and friends. Over and out.